stop scrolling, because what you're about to hear has the entire internet breaking down in tears. Baby Junior, the little one, fans have come to adore through every chaotic twist of Christian Rock and Blueface's saga has become the center of a story so painful, so heartbreaking that people worldwide are crying, raging, and demanding answers. This isn't just another viral clip. This is a raw, gut-wrenching account that shows the reality behind the flashing cameras, the drama headlines, and the messy fights. For once, the spotlight isn't on the adults tearing each other apart. It's on Baby Junior, caught in the middle of chaos he never asked for. Videos, photos, and leaked posts have spread across Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, each one more emotional than the last. Fans say they can't stop replaying them. One clip showing Junior crying in the background while adults argued has already been called the saddest moment of the year. Another leak claimed that Junior has been enduring struggles that no child his age should ever face. Off the hashtags say it all. Hashtag pray for Baby Junior. Hashtag protects the children, and hashtag enough is enough. The world isn't just watching anymore. They're grieving, rallying, and demanding justice. But here's the twist. As much as fans think they know the full story, insiders are saying the truth is even darker. Hidden details, painful secrets, and shocking betrayals are surfacing. And once you hear them, you'll understand why the internet has never been this emotional before. Because Baby JR's story isn't just painful, it's viral for a reason. And the truth behind it could shatter everything we thought we knew. To understand why the entire internet is in tears over Baby JR's painful story, you first have to understand the chaos he was born into. Baby Junior didn't enter a calm, loving household where parents put their differences aside for the sake of their child. No, he was born into one of the messiest, most toxic, and most public feuds hip-hop has seen in years. The ongoing war between Christian Rock and Blueface. From Christian announced her pregnancy, the drama was already spilling across social media. Blueface denied being the father at first, then mocked her online, claiming she was using the baby for attention. Christian, never one to stay quiet, clapped back with fiery Instagram lives, screaming, crying, and at times breaking down in front of thousands of viewers. The world watched, shocked, as the couple's toxic roller coaster became entertainment. But for Baby Junior, this wasn't a storyline. It was his reality. While fans laughed, debated, and picked sides, a baby was being born into chaos. And right from the start, the warning signs were there. When Junior was born, photos from the hospital went viral. Christian, glowing but exhausted, held her newborn in shaky arms. Blueface, meanwhile, wasn't even present. Fans immediately noticed the absence and slammed him for abandoning his son at the very moment he was needed most. Hashtags like hashtag Blueface deadbeat started trending within hours. Christian tried to be strong. She posted clips of herself feeding Junior, singing to him, and promising she'd always be there. But behind the smiles, cracks began to show. Parenting is never easy, but doing it while constantly fighting battles on social media, juggling public pressure, and living under constant scrutiny. It was a storm waiting to explode. The fights between Christian and Blueface didn't stop just because a baby was involved. In fact, they got worse. Arguments over custody, child support, and even who Junior should be around filled the headlines. At one point, Blueface posted a video claiming Christian wasn't fit to be a mother, sparking outrage from fans who accused him of weaponizing his son for clout. Christian, tearfully responding on Live, swore she was doing her best but admitted, "This ain't easy. Y'all don't see what I'm going through?" Slowly but surely, the fans began to notice the toll it was taking on Baby Junior. Clips surfaced of Junior crying in the background while adults screamed. At first, people brushed it off, baby's cry. But then more clips emerged. JR crying, Junior unsettled, Junior in environments that looked unstable. Each video made fans more uncomfortable. Each post added fuel to a growing concern. Was Baby Junior suffering while his parents were too busy fighting each other? And then came the whispers. Insiders began hinting that Junior had been caught in the crossfire, shuffled between relatives, witnessing chaos no baby should ever endure. Some claimed he was living in instability. Others suggested he wasn't receiving the peace and protection a child needs. Whether true or exaggerated, the narrative caught fire, and soon Junior wasn't just Christian's baby. He became a symbol of innocence trapped in toxicity. This is where Ciara's story of stability and Russell Wilson's name even popped into the conversation. Fans began comparing the two situations, saying, "Look at how Russell treats Ciara's son. That's how a child should be loved. Baby Junior deserves the same." The comparisons were brutal, but they struck a chord. Everyone could see the difference between chaotic parenting in the spotlight versus a nurturing household. And here's the heartbreaking truth. Junior never asked for any of this. He didn't choose to be born into the drama, the fights, the cloud chasing, or the endless lives. Yet he became the centerpiece of it all. Every headline, every clapback, every accusation. The stage was set for heartbreak. Fans were already uneasy, already worried. But what happened next? The video, the leaks, and the insider revelations turned those worries into tears. Because for the first time, people weren't laughing at the drama. They were grieving for baby Jar, and what surfaced next didn't just confirm fans' fears, it shattered them. The internet can handle a lot of drama, fights, breakups, diss tracks, wild reality TV moments. But what happened with baby Junior was different. This time, nobody was laughing, nobody was clowning. Instead, people were crying, outraged, and calling for change. It all started with a viral clip. A shaky phone video, allegedly recorded inside Christian's apartment, began circulating on TikTok. In it, two adults whose voices fans immediately identified as Christian and a family member were screaming in the background during a heated argument. The camera wasn't on them, though. It was on baby Junior, sitting in a walker in the corner of the room. And he wasn't just fussing like a normal baby. He was crying in a way that tore straight through people's hearts, wailing, reaching out, eyes wide with fear. That moment broke the internet. Within minutes, the video had been shared thousands of times, with captions like, "This isn't entertainment anymore. This is trauma." Another read, "Protect baby Junior at all costs." And a third, which went viral on Twitter, said, "We laughed at the mess too long. Now an innocent child is paying the price." The reaction was immediate and overwhelming. Fans were furious at Christian for allowing such chaos around her child, while others blamed Blueface for abandoning his responsibilities and creating the environment of instability. For once, the blame wasn't pointed at one person. Both parents were being dragged. TikTok stitched the video with commentary, therapists weighing in, even mothers recording emotional responses. One mother, through tears, said, "You can hear the pain in that baby's cry. That's not just a baby wanting attention. That's a baby scared of his environment." Her post racked up 3 million views in under 24 hours. But here's where the first twist came in. Hours after the video went viral, an insider leak dropped on a gossip blog claiming that this wasn't the first time baby Junior had been caught in such a situation, allegedly. Neighbors had already complained multiple times about screaming matches and loud disturbances coming from Christian's home, sometimes in the middle of the night. One source even claimed, "We've heard that baby cry too many times when things got heated. It's heartbreaking." It's heartbreaking. That revelation sent shockwaves across social media. Suddenly, the viral clip wasn't just a one-off moment, it was painted as part of a bigger, ongoing pattern. Fans felt betrayed, like the truth had been hidden until now. And then came the second gut punch. A supposed leaked photo surfaced showing baby Junior asleep in a stroller in what looked like a studio, surrounded by adults drinking and smoking. The image ignited pure outrage. Whether real or not, fans didn't care. The narrative had already spiraled into panic. Twitter erupted with hashtags like #SaveBabyJunior, #PrayForJar, and #BluefaceFail. Thousands began tagging CPS Child Protective Services in their posts, demanding intervention. Some even created petitions titled "Protect Baby Junior from Toxic Parenting." Within hours, One petition had over 50,000 signatures. The pain turned into action. People weren't just crying over the video anymore. They were demanding accountability. Bluth's never one to stay silent responded first. In a now-deleted tweet, he wrote, "Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. My son is fine. Stop trying to make it something it's not." But instead of calming things down, his dismissive tone made fans even angrier. Replies flooded in. "Fine. Did you not see your baby crying like that? This ain't about clout. This is about your son's well-being, man. You too busy chasing attention while your baby's suffering?" Christian went live hours later, tearfully addressing the backlash. She insisted she loved her son and would die for him, but admitted parenting was the hardest thing I've ever done. Through sobs, she said, "Y'all don't understand. I'm trying. I'm doing this by myself." But people, always judging, always recording, never helping. Her words struck some fans' hearts, but for others, they weren't enough. The visual of baby Junior crying in fear still overshadowed everything. And then the biggest twist of all dropped. One that changed the narrative completely. A former friend of Christian leaked what they claimed was a text conversation with her. In the messages, Christian allegedly admitted she was overwhelmed, writing, "I feel like I'm failing him. I love him. But sometimes I don't know if I'm enough." That confession, whether real or not, broke the internet all over again. Suddenly, the story wasn't just about baby JR's pain. It was about Christian's struggle as a mother, overwhelmed, unsupported, drowning under the weight of her circumstances. Fans split in two. Some felt deep empathy for her, calling her a struggling mom who needed help, not hate. Others argued that admitting she might not be enough was proof that baby Junior needed to be somewhere safer. The divide only fueled the fire. The hashtags grew louder, the clips spread further, and the internet wasn't just in tears anymore. It was demanding a resolution. But what no one knew yet was that this was just the beginning, because the next reveal about baby JR's painful story would turn the internet's sadness into full-blown outrage. The internet was already reeling from the viral video and Christian's tearful confession. But the saga was about to reach a level of darkness and outrage nobody could have predicted. Just when fans thought they had seen the worst of baby JR's painful reality, new revelations emerged that escalated the drama into an all-out cultural emergency. It started with a second video leak. This time the footage didn't come from a shaky neighbor's phone. It came from someone inside the circle. The clip, posted anonymously to a gossip account, showed baby Junior lying on a couch while loud music blasted in the background. Adults were seen dancing, drinking, and arguing, completely ignoring the baby, who was crying and trying to cover his tiny ears with his hands. The reaction was immediate and explosive. Fans flooded the comments with heartbreak. "I can't believe I just saw that. He was trying to block the noise. My heart is shattered. How can grown adults party while a baby suffers like that? This isn't drama anymore. This is neglect." Within minutes, the video went viral on every platform. TikTok creators slowed it down, zoomed in, and replayed baby JR's little hands pressed against his ears. Mothers across social media posted tearful responses, saying they couldn't even watch the clip twice. The hashtag #ProtectBabyJunior hit #1 trending worldwide, and then came the shocking reveal that made it all worse. An insider leaked that Child Protective Services had allegedly been contacted multiple times about baby Junior already. According to the leak, neighbors and even family members had filed complaints, citing unsafe environments and emotional distress. If true, it meant this wasn't just the internet crying out for help. Authorities had been alerted long before the world saw these viral clips. The revelation shook fans to the core. Suddenly, this wasn't just a case of online concern. It was proof that behind the scenes, people had already been sounding alarms, and yet nothing seemed to change. Twitter spiraled into outrage. So CPS been new and did nothing? If this was anybody else, the baby would have been taken already. This isn't just sad. This is systemic failure. Meanwhile, celebrities began weighing in. Cardi B, who had defended Christian in the past, tweeted, and then deleted. "I don't like dragging moms, 'cause this job is hard. But seeing that baby hurt me. Something gotta change." The tweet spread like wildfire before she could remove it, fueling speculation that even Cardi believed things had gone too far. Summer Walker took to Instagram stories with a heartbreaking message: "Kids don't ask to be here. They deserve peace, safety, and love." My chest hurts watching that video. And then came the most shocking reaction. Blueface's mother, Carlisa Saffold, jumped into the drama. She reposted the viral clip and blasted both Christian and her own son. "This is what happens when grown people think kids are props. My grandson deserves better." That statement sent the internet into a frenzy. Fans dragged Carlisa for her hypocrisy, pointing out that she herself has been part of toxic family dynamics. But others praised her for at least speaking up, while Blueface stayed silent. Blueface predictably tried to deflect again. In a since-deleted Instagram comment, he wrote, "Y'all worried about the wrong things? My son good." That video old, but the damage was done. Fans no longer trusted him, and every word he posted only made him look more detached. And then, the darkest twist yet. Another insider leak claimed Baby Jr. had already been moved temporarily to stay with a relative for his own stability, if true. It meant the viral outrage had forced a behind-the-scenes intervention. The internet went wild with speculation. Was JR still with Christian? Was CPS involved? Why hadn't Blueface stepped up publicly to take responsibility? But the most chilling moment came when a well-known gossip site dropped what they claimed were screenshots of text messages between Christian and a close friend. In the messages, Christian allegedly admitted, "Sometimes I feel like he'd be better off without me. I'm trying, but I keep messing up. I don't want to lose him, but I don't know if I can do this." Those words broke people all over again. Fans were split between empathy and outrage. Some felt sympathy, saying she was a young mom drowning without support. Others argued those words were proof. Junior needed to be removed from the chaos entirely. The debate grew louder, nastier, and more emotional than ever before. It wasn't just about Baby Junior anymore. It was about every child caught in toxic households while adults played out their feuds in public. And just when people thought the story had reached its breaking point, another cliffhanger surfaced. A blogger teased on Twitter, "Y'all crying now? Just wait. The next leak will expose what really happened behind closed doors." And trust me, it'll change everything. The internet froze. If the last two leaks had left fans in tears, what could possibly come next? What more could there be that hadn't already broken hearts worldwide? The only certainty left was this: Baby JR's painful story wasn't over. The darkest reveal was still ahead. By the time the second video and CPS rumors hit the web, the entire internet had transformed into a courtroom. Fans, celebrities, journalists, and even politicians were weighing in on Baby JR's story. And the reactions weren't just emotional, they were volcanic. Twitter turned into a battlefield. The hashtags #ProtectBabyJr, #SaveOurChildren, and #EnoughIsEnough trended for 3 straight days. One viral tweet read, "We let Blueface and Christian clown for entertainment, but now a baby is paying the price. This isn't funny anymore." Another tweet, harsher, said, "Take that child away now. The crying, the chaos, the smoke, the screaming. This is abuse." TikTok stitched the heartbreaking clips with commentary. Therapists, moms, and even teens were uploading reactions. One teen's emotional post went viral. "I'm only 16 and I can tell that baby ain't safe. Why are grown adults ignoring him?" The comments section flooded with tens of thousands of people saying the same thing. Protect Junior. The memes disappeared. Nobody was joking anymore. Instead, people began organizing. Petitions calling for CPS to intervene crossed 100,000 signatures. Facebook groups popped up titled "Justice for Baby Junior." Instagram stories were filled with candle emojis, prayers, and raw tears. For the first time in a long time, the internet wasn't divided. They were united in heartbreak. Celebrities began flooding the conversation. Cardi B, who had deleted her earlier tweet, went live and doubled down. "I don't like dragging no mom, but that video had me in tears. That baby deserves a peaceful home. If she needs help, she gotta get it. If he need to step up, he better. Enough is enough." Kik Palmer joined the outcry with a long Instagram caption. "As a mother, seeing baby Junior cry like that broke me. Babies deserve stability, not trauma. I hope someone close steps in before it's too late." Even industry legends who usually stayed quiet on messy drama stepped in. Snoop Dogg posted a photo of Junior with the caption, "This ain't the way. Protect the babies first." The post racked up over 1 million likes in hours, and then came the most unexpected reaction. Kim Kardashian. Known for her advocacy in high-profile cases, Kim tweeted, "Every child deserves safety and love. Sending prayers for baby Junior, hoping the system doesn't fail him." Her post sent the story into mainstream headlines. CNN, TMZ, BBC, and every major outlet ran coverage within the day. But while sympathy poured in, the backlash was just as loud. Blueface's name trended alongside #deadbeatdad, with fans unleashing fury at his dismissive tone. "This man more worried about Twitter than his child," one viral comment read. Another said, "How you so vocal about everything else but silent about your baby's pain?" Kardashian wasn't spared either. Despite her tearful live, fans flooded her Instagram with tough love. "We love you, but love isn't enough. Protect your baby." Others were harsher. "If you can't handle it, let someone else raise him." The debate split the internet into camps. Team Protect Junior at all costs. Fans demanding CPS remove him immediately. Team Support Christian. Fans who believed she was overwhelmed and needed resources. Not Judgment. Team Drag Blueface. A loud majority slamming him for being absent and mocking instead of stepping up. Talk shows picked it up too. On The View, one host said, "This isn't celebrity drama anymore. This is a baby's welfare. CPS needs to act." On The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne Tha God-blasted Blueface, saying, "You can't rap about loyalty and toughness when you can't even be there for your own kid." And then came the wildest twist in the reaction cycle. A political figure, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, even tweeted, "As someone who fights for families every day, this clip broke my heart. Children should never be pawns in adult battles." Her involvement pushed the story from entertainment gossip into political discourse. The outrage wasn't just cultural anymore, it was systemic. The internet began questioning CPS itself. If this was any other child, CPS would have acted already. The anger shifted from just Blueface and Christian to the very institutions tasked with protecting children. But in the middle of all the noise, all the petitions, all the celebrity tears, one question kept echoing louder and louder. Where is baby Junior now? Rumors swirled. Some said he was with relatives. Others claimed CPS had quietly intervened but kept it private. And then a gossip blogger dropped a cryptic message. "Y'all crying now? Wait till you hear where Junior really is." The truth gonna break the internet. Fans froze. If what we've already seen left the world in tears, what could possibly be worse? The cliffhanger was set. The next reveal could either bring relief or completely destroy everyone by this point. The internet wasn't just watching a scandal. They were glued to a tragedy. Everyone wanted to know one thing. Where's baby Junior now? And then late at night, the darkest leak yet surfaced. A blogger known for never missing a beat posted an alleged court document screenshot, claiming it came from a sealed family services report. The document, names blurred but unmistakable, suggested that baby Junior had been temporarily placed under the care of a relative. Not with Christian or Blueface. The reason? Concerns of unstable household environment. The internet froze. The hashtag where's baby Junior exploded. People couldn't believe it. This wasn't just speculation anymore. This was confirmation that Junior had been removed from the center of chaos at PNC. At PNC's for now, the revelation hit fans like a punch to the gut. Thousands posted tearful reactions. TikToks filled with crying parents who said they couldn't sleep after reading the leak. One mom whispered on camera, "That baby deserves peace. I'm glad he's safe, but why did it have to get this far?" But the story didn't stop there. The shocking twist came when another gossip page dropped a voice note allegedly from someone close to Blueface. In the recording, the voice claimed he knew this was coming. They warned him. He thought it was all talk until they showed up. That one line shattered the narrative even further. If Blueface had been warned, why didn't he change? Why didn't he step in to shield his son from the chaos? The internet erupted with rage, dragging him as the most careless father in hip-hop. Chrisean, meanwhile, went live again, sobbing uncontrollably. Through tears, she said, "They trying to take my baby from me? I'm fighting, y'all. I love him. Don't believe everything you see." Her words broke hearts, but they also raised questions. Was she fighting for custody? Was this temporary? Or was baby Junior truly gone from her home for good? The divide deepened. Some fans flooded her comments with love. "Stay strong, sis. Get your baby back." Others slammed her. "If you loved him, you wouldn't let this happen." And then came the cliffhanger that left everyone gasping. A cryptic tweet from the same blogger who leaked the report read, "The relative caring for Junior isn't who y'all think." When their identity drops, the internet won't stop talking. Speculation went wild. Who had baby Junior? Was it a trusted family member? Was it someone unexpected? Or, as some fans whispered, was it a celebrity friend stepping in quietly to protect him? No one knows for sure, but one thing is clear. Baby JR's painful story isn't over. The videos, the leaks, the tears, they were just the beginning. The internet is still in mourning, still demanding justice, and still waiting for the next reveal that could either bring hope or break hearts all over again. Because this isn't just a viral moment anymore. This is a child's life. And the next twist in Baby JR's story could change everything. And there it is, the story that broke the internet's heart. The viral clips, the leaked texts, the CPS rumors. And now the shocking claim that baby Junior may already be in the care of someone else. What started as another messy hip-hop saga has turned into something far bigger. A painful reminder of how innocence gets lost when adults can't. Put their differences aside. But now I want to hear from you. Because this story isn't just about clicks, hashtags, or gossip. It's about a child. Do you believe baby Junior is truly safer now that he's allegedly been placed with a relative? Or do you think this is just another messy cover-up while the chaos continues behind the scenes? Should Chrisean be given another chance to prove herself as a mother with the right support? Or has she already crossed the line? And what about Blueface? Has his silence and dismissal sealed his fate forever as one of the most careless fathers in hip-hop? And then there's the biggest question of them all. If the next leak really does reveal who has baby Junior right now, will the internet finally find relief? Or will it trigger even more outrage? Could it be a trusted family member? Or will it be someone none of us expected? Drop your thoughts below. I want to see where you stand. Team protect Junior at all costs. Team support Chrisean. Or team hold Blueface accountable. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications because this story is far from over. The next reveal could break the internet all over again, and when it does, you'll want to be the first to know. Because in the end, one thing is clear. Baby JR's story has already changed everything. But the biggest twist? That's still to come. The biggest twist? That's still to come.